As you can see, development allowance is been decreasing. So whatever the road development plan, the road development allowance that was there in Nagpur road development plan, that has been decreased to 5%. So you can see why this decrement is there in development allowance. That is just because a lot many people actually started using private vehicles. There was lot many development in case of public transport. So this particular road development allowance was decreased again, just because CRF was able to actually collect a lot of revenue. Then traffic engineering cell should be established in each state. So to have proper developments in case of my state roads. Then these are variety of formulas. Again, you can see for national highways, this particular road plan gives this particular formula: A divided by 40 plus B divided by 50 plus C divided by 60 plus in bracket 20 kilo plus 10 M divided by 2 plus D. So what A is? A is nothing but developed an agriculture area in, again, square kilometer you are supposed to take, but at that particular time they have taken it might. B is nothing but semi-developed area. C is nothing but again underdeveloped and unculturable area. K is number of towns with population over 1 lakh. M is number of towns with population between 1 lakh to 50,000. So according to that, I'll be again calculating my Nagpur, my national highway length. These again allowance assumed to be 5% for future development as the unforeseen factors. Then the total road network or total road length of national highway and state highway was again given by this particular formula: A divided by 12.5 plus B by 15 plus C by 20 in bracket 30K plus 15M plus 7N plus P in bracket complete plus D. So what P is? P is nothing but again number of towns with population between 20,000 and 10,000. After that, we are again having compiled formula for national highways, state highways, and MDR. So this particular formula is given by 1 by 5 in bracket A plus B by 2 plus C plus 30K plus 15M plus 7N plus 6P bracket complete plus 4Q plus 1.5 R plus D. Here we can see Q is nothing but again number of towns with population between 10,000 and 5,000. R is again number of towns with population between ranging between your 5,000 to 2,000. Again, we are having a combined formula for national highways, state highways, MDR and ODR. You can see it here. These are actually big formulas, where again your T is nothing but number of villages with population between ranging between your 1,000 and 50,000, as I have said. There is again combined formula for national highways, state highways, MDR, ODR, and village roads, where you'll be only get added up to a term which is of V, that is number of villages with population between below 5,000. So these are variety of formulas. You can see when you calculate the road network, total road network in road by using this fifth formula. Okay, you'll be getting total road network. But when you subtract fifth formula from fourth one, you'll be able to calculate the village roads. When you subtract fourth from third, you'll be getting ODR, like how you have to go forward for calculation of your national highways again. Right. So again, after further development was your Highway Research Board in 1973. So these are some of the objectives which are again set by this particular board to ascertain the nature and extent of research required. So this was the first objective of this particular research board. So what and how much research is being required for further development in case of roads in case of India, to correlate research information from various organizations in India and abroad with view to exchange publications on road. So what we have to do, a lot many developments are taking place across the globe. Then a lot of developments are being taken in research institutes or some universities or in some colleges. They are supposed to be exchanged. There, the exchange of thoughts will be again at my IRC. So this was the second contribution of Highway Research Board. Then to coordinate and conduct correlative services, then to sponsor basic research throughout universities and research organizations. So what are the research that is being done in universities or some government colleges or some universities? So they are actually if the you'll be actually getting fund from this Highway Research Board for your development or research in case of roads, to collect and disseminate result of research and any other matter related to road research. So we are actually having a good policy in India, that is of decentralization. So whatever the information that we are getting from variety of sectors across the India, that is again disseminated, or that is again transferred to your lower levels. The three committees which are again under my Highway Research Board are Committee of for Identification, Monitoring, and Research Application, then Committee for Accreditation of New Materials, Techniques and Technology and Instruments, etc. Then Committee on Pilot Projects to introduce innovations and support innovative ideas in the road sectors. So when you see, whenever we are going for new research or new utilization of new technology, that is being done on some pilot project. So if that particular idea, or if that particular technology or material that is new in the market and that is being introduced inside Indian market or inside Indian roads, that is being actually monitored on some pilot project. After that, that will be again disseminated to other roads. So these are following objectives, and these are following committees of your Highway Research Board. Then we will move forward to your Lucknow, that is your third 20-year road development plan of 1981 to 2001. So these are following features. In this plan, roads are classified into primary, secondary, and tertiary road systems. So this is again a new classification that is being obtained, or that is again prescribed in this particular third road 20-year road development plan. So we have seen whatever the road development road classification that was given according to Nagpur road plan, that was national highways, state highways. Then we were having MDR, ODR, and village roads. But in this particular road development plan, they have classified roads into primary, secondary, and tertiary road systems. So you can see your primary road systems will again consist of your expressways and national highways. Secondary road system will be of your state highways and major district roads. Then we are again having tertiary roads, which contributes to your ODR and village roads. ODR, my other district roads. So all villages with over 100 population should be connected by all weather roads. So this was again feature of this particular plan. The overall road density was targeted to 82 kilometer per 100 square kilometer area. So we have seen, in Nagpur road development plan, it was 16. In Bombay road development plan, the road density for 100 square kilometer of square grid, it was 32. And, we have increased that particular road density in case of Lucknow road development plan. We have shifted to, or we have increased to 82 kilometer per 100 square kilometer of area. So again, you can see this particular diagram, a square grid I have drawn. There again I am having 100 kilometer side. Again, an important feature of this particular plan is the national highway network should be extended to form a square grid of 100 kilometer sides, so that no part in country is more than 50 kilometer away from national highway. So you can see this particular square grid ABCD. Here, what are the sides of square I am having? They are of 100 kilometer square. And there are again I have divided this particular square into 4 parts. Okay, so you can see whatever the area which is lying between this first square grid. Okay, so whatever the point you take, again this is my highway network. Okay, this particular is my highway network along x direction and y direction. So whatever the point I'll be taking in this particular subgrid, so that will be again it will be again away. It will not be more than 50 kilometers away from this national highways. So you can see this is my national highway, and again ABCD is also my national highway. So any point in this particular grid will not exceed 50 kilometers from my national highways. So this was again important feature of this particular plan. Then again 2000 kilometers of expressway have been considered in this plan along major traffic corridors to be provided for fast travels. As we have seen in Bombay road development plan, the expressways to be constructed were of 16,000 kilometers. But in this particular Lucknow road development plan, we were planning to have 2,000 kilometer expressways inside the country. So these are a variety of formulas. Again, an interesting topic to deal with. Again, you'll be asked question on this particular formulas. So national highway was given a formula, area in square kilometer divided by 50. So what are the area we are considering? So that area of that particular region we are supposed to consider. Again, if we divide it by 50, we'll be getting length of national highway. In case of state highway, that was area in square kilometer divided by 25, or length in kilometer, that is 62.5 into number of towns with population above 5,000 minus area in square kilometer divided by 50. So this was again second formula. So what we are supposed to do is, we are supposed to again, when calculating length for state highway, again we are supposed to consider these two formulas, that is area in square kilometer divided by 25, or this second formula, and higher value of these two we have to take into consideration, or higher value of these two will be taken as my length of that particular national highway, state highway, sorry. Then in case of MDR, again I'll be having two formulas, that is area in square kilometer divided by 12.5, or length in kilometer of your MDR will be equal to again 90 into number of towns with population above 5,000. And again higher of these two values I am supposed to consider for length of MDR. Again, total road length was given in kilometer, which was again equal to area in square kilometer divided into 82 divided by 100. It is nothing but my road density. So whenever I'll be multiplying my road density with area in square kilometer, I'll be getting my total road length in kilometer. So here I can find my total road length. Or there is again second formula for this. Again I have to go for higher of the two values. The second formula for total road length is 4.74 into number of villages or town. Again I have to consider higher of these two formulas. Okay, and rural road length can be again calculated by finding the total road length and subtracting other categories. So you can see whenever I am going for fourth formula, if I again subtract the length of my national highway obtained from this particular formula, then length of state highway obtained from this formula, and MDR, which is again obtained from this formula, if I subtract this three from total road length, I'll be again getting my village rural roads. So my village rural roads are nothing but my again village roads and